A judge has convicted the man accused of leading authorities on a high-speed chase and shooting at law enforcement in Sioux City. 38-year-old Daniel Wenzel was found guilty of assault on a peace officer using a dangerous weapon and several lesser charges. This all follows a high-speed chase last August. It began in Dakota County, Nebraska, and ended on South Lewis Boulevard in Sioux City. On August 8th of 2025, law enforcement in Dakota County tried to stop Wenzel after learning he had outstanding felony warrants. He refused to stop and instead led law enforcement on a chase which reached speeds of over 100 miles per hour. In Sioux City, Wenzel fired several shots out the window of his vehicle at a sheriff's deputy on Singing Hills Boulevard. Law enforcement eventually stopped Wenzel on South Lewis Boulevard. That's where police say he resisted arrest and assaulted police officers who had to deploy a taser to get him into custody. Wenzel also kicked out two windows and damaged the center divider of a patrol car. In November of last year, Wenzel pleaded guilty to 7 of the 12 charges he faced following that chase. That plea included charges of eluding, assault on a peace officer causing bodily injury, and firearms offenses. He pleaded not guilty to 5 other charges, including attempted murder, and the case went to a bench trial. Today, a Woodbury County District Court judge found Wenzel guilty on a lesser charge of assault of a peace officer while using or displaying a dangerous weapon. He'll be sentenced on all charges at a later date.